Tonight, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Joe Burrow and the New England Patriots.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here are the Patriots now backed up a bit to start their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Now Burrow down around his goal line. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. Not much there, only a yard.
Number 89.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Gurley. Just bowling. Oh, Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 34 yards there and a first down.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. Gurley again here on first down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. He'll dump this off to Cook. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
His kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 3.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out now comes Russell Wilson in season number 9, 6-time Pro Bowler, as he gets set to lead this Seahawks offense.
Whenever you think about the Seattle Seahawks, one of the first things that pops to mind is how well they run the football and how much they like doing it. But you have to also look at how well Russell Wilson has played at the quarterback spot. Hasn't just been a game manager. Last year, over 4,100 yards passing, the second most in his career. 31 touchdown passes and took care of the ball as well because he threw just 5 interceptions. If you need to open things up, Russell Wilson can get it done.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Carson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. 1 yard.
For Pete Carroll, by the way, his ties to the Patriots go deeper than that heartbreaking loss in Super Bowl 49. He was actually the Patriots head coach for 3 years. Some people forget that, 97, 98, and 99. And he had some degree of success as they went 27 and 21 in those 3 seasons. A gain of 13. It's a first down. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company. Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Hyde out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control. Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him. No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Patriots. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down. At the 41. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working. I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we? We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
from the gun on third down is Burrow. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
New England.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The perennial Pro Bowler, Aaron Donald, gets the sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And his throw is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to
after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, New England.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
At the 35-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and pick up the 1st with Gurley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Patriot.
And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab.
Complete.
His fourth catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
At the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
Second and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are...
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown.
Number 87,
Rob Gronkowski, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt. So
would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Greg Olsen was a big-time pickup for the Seattle Seahawks in the offseason. Spent a last 9 seasons with Carolina as an all-pro, Pro Bowl tight end, and did the same thing before that with the Chicago Bears. Now he moves to the Northwest and gives Russell Wilson a big-time target in the middle of the field.
First and 10 at the
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Wilson. He'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Covered by New England.
They run. It's Gurley. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it.
Burrows.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down. Almost back to the drawing board.
At the 4-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. George Kittle His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to be going.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by
that throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Seahawks, nothing.
Here's Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's... On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards to gain there, second down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Patriot first down.
Now Burrow on first down. Going up top for Cup. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give them 32 on the play.
Gain of 32.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Still going. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Burrow looking to pass. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
2nd and 9.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 23-17, the final score. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. 31-10 was the final score. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. One more game remains to be played in week 2 after this one, and it's a game that folks have been looking forward to for months, if not years. The first ever regular season home game. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you could hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
A throw complete to Dorsett. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Hyde on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Wilson to throw. And to the tight end Olsen, right side.
Wilson's pass.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
A 36-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good.
The kick in.
And that will close the gap down to 14.
Patriots 27.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. You see him throwing touchdown passes, watching this video here. It's got to be a fun time for him and a relaxed time because nothing is pressing.
Relaxed, cool, calm, collective, all those things describing him right now. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
And he's got his man Hilton. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
To number 89.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
First down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the play.
First down. Here's Burrow going up top for Kupp. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. That one good for 37 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And this one is incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Cooper Kupp. A gain of 16.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
For the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took... away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Muscles him off. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play for Gurley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Early on the carry.
Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
18 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll find Metcalf. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
37.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the... .25-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down. Carson, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. They run it with Carson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Wilson. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll be brought down. Shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's good.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is Carson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Wilson with the handoff to
Joey Bosa in on the stop.
the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later. The game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up. By the Patriots. Always costly to cough up that football. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New England, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with